Hello foodies, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm taking you through a flavor pack bean stew recipe and I can't wait to show you the process. I'm going to start off by washing my ingredients, and there you have some tomatoes and some pepper. Okay, so I'm going to wash all of this together. Make sure I chopped it in my blender, okay, roughly chopped one, after which I'll add some garlic to it just to add a little kick to the flavor. I'm going to go ahead and chop some onions and also chop some plantain, which I'll be adding or which I'll be frying next, but I would rather soak it together or add some pinch of salt to it and leave it and set aside so that I can have that crunchy flavor whenever I'm ready to fry it. Now let's move on to the stew, where I'm going to add some red oil to my hot saucepan, add my chopped onion and also add in my momoni as well as a little pinch of tomato paste. Don't forget to add the roughly blended vegetables, which I'm going to stir and allow it to simmer for a while. While that is on fire, I will just go ahead and fry my plantain and then come back to my stew, where I'll add my smoked mackerel, because the stew is, the rawness of the stew of the vegetables is all gone. So I'll add the mackerel to it and cover it and allow it to simmer also for some time. Now look at this crunchy, beautiful golden brown plantain, ready for some eating, right? So now let's get to the stew again, where I'm going to make sure I add my fish powder. Guys, do not forget, this is a star. It takes the flavor of the bean stew from from 10 to 100. Okay, and I added in some vegetables, as you can see, and my seasoning cubes as well. Already my beans was already cooked, and so it's time for me to add to it, since it's the star of the show. Adding it to it, and I'll mix it together so that they can marry. They can marry together. The flavor can both marry together, and voila, it's ready. Okay, but make sure to add some salt just to make sure it's seasoned very well. And then yes, I'm going to be serving this. Just look at this beautiful bean stew. I'm going to serve this with my plantain and some Gari to eat. You can serve this with yam, Kenkey, or anything. And so I hope you're going to try this recipe, and if you like it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you next in my next video. Take care and have a good, wonderful day. Bye. Enjoy.